We're going to take a look at Novo today. Novo Nordisk, kind of compared to HIMS and HERS. So the most recent news, the collaboration between the two companies is over. It only lasted about a month, and the Wegovy direct sale deal is already over. HIMS is down over 30% on the news. Novo Nordisk down only about 10%. But comparing the two, Novo Nordisk is the giant big pharma, $234 billion valuation, while HIMS and HERS is only $9 billion valuation. Growth rate for HIMS and HERS is starting to steal some of the market share for Novo Nordisk. And the main one, of course, is the weight loss section. Look at that chart. Wow, look at this drop. That's insane. But Q1 2025, the latest earnings call transcript for Novo. Why are they attacking HIMS and HERS? The main reason is because HIMS offers compounded weight loss drugs that is starting to steal some of the market share for Novo. So check this out. Novo this year announced that they have reduced their full year outlook due to the lower than planned branded GLP-1 penetration, impacted by the rapid expansion of compounding in the US. Novo does talk about how they are focused on preventing unlawful compounding. So they are attacking HIMS and HERS, saying it is illegal to offer compounded semaglutide compounded weight loss drugs that compete with the original GLP-1s injections. They say this multiple times in this earnings transcript. This is why I think they're scared. HIMS and HERS is coming for their customers with a lower priced item, direct cash, they don't have to go through insurance, and a better platform. This is why they do not like HIMS and HERS, because they are one of the biggest compounders of GLP-1s and weight loss drugs. Seems like people are starting to like more because first off, it's cheaper. Second off, it's straight cash. You don't have to go through insurance. Why would anyone want to pay $1,500 a month for Ozempic, Wegovy, and all that when they could get a cheaper compounded one for hundreds of dollars less? So they're both telehealth platforms. Take a look at both their websites. Novo Care. All right, so see how difficult it is to navigate their website. Plus, you have to go through your insurance, which makes it a longer process to acquire these medicines. Versus HIMS and HERS website, colorful, has a mobile app, relates more to the younger generation, better advertisements, more lively, more color, versus this old, boring, looks like it's catered more towards baby boomers. HIMS and HERS definitely caters more towards the younger generation. I think this is why they are growing faster, easier access to these medicines. They are the up and coming, they are the disruptor. And they partner with compounding facilities to supply these medications legally. So these compounding pharmacies are FDA approved. They are FDA registered 503B outsourcing facilities to supply these medications. So again, Novo Nordisk operates with strength since they are big pharma. They have a lot of connections. They have regulatory approval already and patent protection, but they face pressure to improve access and affordability. Whereas HIMS, on the other side, they could operate with agility. They have more consumer appeal, but they must navigate through the gray area of the FDA approvals that ultimately are there to protect drug safety and drug quality. So these are the two sides. They are fighting. So we went over HIMS and HERS fundamentals on the previous video, how they are growing like crazy. This is a hyper growth company right now. Let's just take a look at Novo's. This is the most recent quarter right here, Q1 2025. Let's see how they're doing. So according to the latest numbers, Novo Nordisk is currently serving 46 million patients with diabetes and obesity treatments. That's a lot of people. 4 million more patients when they're comparing Q1 of 2024. So this is a huge company. HIMS is just a drop. Let's just see how much subscriber HIMS has. So on the latest Q1 2025, HIMS has 2.4 million subscribers and 1.4 million subs using the personalized treatments. They are nowhere near. But Novo is having a lot of drama recently. The CEO just got fired. They just fired the recent CEO after falling behind in weight loss market. And he's been working there for 8 years. So isn't it kind of weird how they fired the CEO and then they ended up doing the deal with HIMS and HERS? Maybe they didn't like that current CEO for making a deal with HIMS and HERS. Something's up. But let's take a look at their numbers. So total revenue for Novo looks like they've been growing at an average pace of 20% for the past 5 quarters. Earnings per share, 95 cents versus 82 cents, up 15% year over year. Profit margins are great. They're still above 80% and they're still producing great cash flows. Latest one up 94% on free cash flow per share, posting 33 cents versus negative 17 cents. So this company is still making huge amounts of money. Novo has the resources to attack, try and destroy all these smaller companies. The CEO of HIMS and HERS did just release a statement. We are disappointed to see Novo Nordisk management misleading the public. And he specifically says, we refuse to be strong-armed by any pharmaceutical company's anti-competitive demands. They will continue to offer access to a range of treatments, including Wegovy, to ensure providers can serve the individual needs of patients. So they're still going to continue selling Wegovy. I mean, it looks like we don't know the full story yet, guys. So don't jump the gun just yet. We don't know the full story of what's happening between these two companies. But either way, HIMS stock is going to be super volatile. Net income for Novo Nordisk coming in at 4.2 billion, up 14% year over year. 7 consecutive quarters of net income growth. 8 consecutive quarters of total revenue and earnings per share growth. Both these companies are coming for the throne. Novo did accuse HIMS of selling fake Wegovy and fake ingredients, so hopefully that's not the case. I feel like HIMS management knows what they're doing. I mean, they do have some pretty smart people on their team. Deb Autor, chair of the board of the FDA Alumni Association, I'm pretty sure they're abiding by the rules. She was global head of regulatory excellence at AstraZeneca, where she led regulatory operations. If HIMS and hers is getting accused of using bad practices, I don't know how they could be getting accused of bad practices and getting reported to FDA when they actually have people who work for the FDA on the board. They also have Mr. Schultz, who worked for nearly 3 decades at Novo Nordisk. Yeah, so if you guys listen to Andrew Dudum's previous interview and how they abide by all the rules, so there's nothing really to worry about if they have all these smart people working for them. I remain bullish, guys. This is a great entry point. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And to sum it up, I think HIMS and hers is just getting attacked by Big Pharma. They are rapidly expanding. They're stealing a lot of market share with the weight loss segment. And Novo's scared. Novo is scared. HIMS has way more agility. Their website's better. Their app is better. It relates more to millennials, Gen Zs, and the younger generation. They offer a better, cheaper, compounded product. If you watch my videos, don't forget to like, subscribe. This is the most volatile stock right now, and Mr. Market is letting you buy the stock again with this giant drop. So are you buying this dip? Thanks for watching this video. We will see you on the next one.